kind word to say to me before I ride away? I calculate not.
Step into the heart of the Wild West, where dust-filled winds whisper tales of legendary outlaws, audacious women, and untamed passions. Today, we journey back in time to unveil a fiery romance between two iconic figures, Big Nose Kate and Doc Holliday. Prepare to witness a love story born amidst the chaos of saloons and gunfights, a tale of unparalleled devotion and fiery passions that continues to echo through the annals of history. Big Nose Kate first crossed paths with Doc Holliday. Imagine the Wild West, a time of cowboys, outlaws, and danger lurking around every corner. It's in this very setting that a fiery romance begins to spark. Enter Big Nose Kate and Doc Holliday, two legendary figures whose story is as wild as the world they lived in. In the late 1870s, Big Nose Kate, born Mary Katherine Haroney, found herself in the bustling town of Fort Griffin, Texas. Fate took the wheel when Kate entered the saloon where Doc was engaged in a high-stakes card game. Their eyes met across the room, both intrigued by the presence of the other. Doc, captivated by Kate's fiery spirit and beauty, couldn't ignore the allure she held. In a place where most were defined by their ability to survive rather than their romantic escapades, this encounter defied all norms. A professional gambler and a woman of independent means in the Wild West were now locked in a dance of curiosity. What happened next, you ask? Well, that's a tale to be told in another chapter. But we know that this first encounter would set the stage for a relationship as tumultuous and passionate as the era itself. Smitten in the Wild West, the blossoming romance between Kate and Doc. During a wild world defined by quick-draw showdowns and high-stake gambles, a romance started to bloom. The pair of outlaws, Big Nose Kate and Doc Holliday, had found each other. Not an ordinary couple, mind you, but a team as bold and unconventional as the world they lived in. In the initial days following their unforgettable encounter, their connection deepened. They found common ground in their love for excitement, danger, and the thrill of living on the edge. The equally daring Kate smote the seemingly invincible Doc. In a time when most women were confined to traditional roles, Kate was a breath of fresh air. She dared to challenge the norms and live life by her own rules. Her fierce independence resonated with Doc, who was drawn to her fiery spirit and resilience. And so, amidst the dusty streets and crowded saloons of the Wild West, Kate and Doc's bond strengthened. They were inseparable. Love amidst gunshots and gamblers. In the heart of the Wild West, where life was often as uncertain as a roll of the dice, Doc Holliday and Big Nose Kate found love. Their bond was born amidst the romance of desert sunsets and the constant danger that characterized their lives. To truly understand their story, let's picture this setting. Saloons filled with rowdy crowds, poker games turning deadly, and the continual threat of outlaws looming over every corner. It was within this chaos and unpredictability that their love story played out. Kate and Doc weren't strangers to danger. They thrived in it. They navigated the precarious balance of life and death, often at odds with the law. However, their bond only seemed to strengthen through every risky gamble and violent gunfight. Consider a remarkable event from 1879. In a saloon brawl in Tombstone, Doc found himself at the wrong end of a loaded gun. But who do you think stepped in and diverted the threat? It was none other than Big Nose Kate, a testament to her fierce loyalty and fearlessness. Her timely intervention saved Doc from a potentially fatal encounter. Their relationship was as unpredictable as the world they inhabited. One day they would share a tender moment, and the next, they would be in the thick of a gunfight. Yet, through every showdown and every gamble, their love endured. Yes, their romance was far from traditional. It was a love story written in bullets and bravery, loyalty and gunpowder. They faced adversity together, their bond growing stronger in the face of danger. Their love was not quiet or gentle, but as fiery and intense as their world. Exploring the volatile love between Kate and Doc. For Kate and Doc, love wasn't about serene sunsets or quiet moments, but about living each moment on edge, about the thrill and the adrenaline. Take, for instance, the time Doc found himself on the wrong side of the law, accused of a stagecoach robbery. Who do you think stood up for him, provided an alibi, and helped him evade the law? Kate, of course. And when a group of unruly outlaws threatened Kate, Doc was there to stand up for her. Their love story was anything but calm. It was filled with highs and lows, echoing the volatile nature of the world they inhabited. They remained bound to each other through gunfights and gambling, bouts of Doc's debilitating illness, and their constant brushes with the law. A love forged in fire. Kate's undying devotion to Doc Holliday. Big Nose Kate's love for Doc Holliday was as fierce as the desert sun. Their relationship wasn't easy, and neither were the circumstances surrounding it. But despite all odds, Kate's devotion to Doc remained unwavering. Now let's delve into the depth of Kate's love. It wasn't just about shared laughter or intimate moments. Her love was a steadfast loyalty that weathered the harshest storms. When Doc was accused of robbery, Kate stood as his alibi, saving him from a possible death sentence. When danger lurked, she was there, fearlessly standing up for him. Doc Holliday was a man struggling with tuberculosis, a disease that left him often frail and ill. In the volatile world they inhabited, this was no small vulnerability. But for Kate, Doc's illness was not a deterrent. Yet Kate's loyalty never faltered. She was there to pull him out of the trouble, standing by his side when the dust settled. Their love story was anything but conventional. It was forged in the fires of adversity, tempered by their hardships together. Through tumultuous disagreements and dangerous exploits, their bond remained unbroken. And at the heart of this resilient bond was Kate's unwavering devotion. Yes, their relationship was intense, filled with passionate exchanges and high-stake adventures. Yet through it all, Kate's love for Doc never wavered. She stood by him in sickness, health, danger, and peace. Their love story, albeit volatile, was a testament to Kate's undying devotion to Doc. It was a love forged in fire, a love that would go down in history as one of the most intriguing tales of the Wild West. Doc Holliday, a gambler's heart revealed in love for big-nosed Kate. In the annals of Wild West legends, Doc Holliday stands as a gambler with a gunslinger's edge. Yet beneath the hardened exterior of a law-defying outlaw, there lay a heart capable of deep love, particularly for one person, big-nosed Kate. Doc was a paradox. He had a penchant for risky gambles and the occasional gunfight, yet his love for Kate revealed a different side. He found a kindred spirit in her, a woman as fiercely independent as he was. This connection sparked an intense love story that unfolded amidst the chaotic backdrop of the Wild West. Historical accounts often paint Doc as a man quick with a pistol and quicker with a sharp retort, but with Kate, he showcased his softer side. Doc Holliday remained steadfastly loyal to Kate despite the swirling rumors and often dangerous circumstances surrounding them. The lasting legacy of Kate and Doc's love story. Even after Doc's untimely death in 1887, the story didn't end. In her later years, Kate spoke often of her time with Doc, her words serving as a poignant reminder of their intense connection. Her accounts, whether they evoked tender moments or adrenaline-fueled exploits, painted a vibrant picture of their shared journey. Their story, as tumultuous and passionate as the Wild West, has endured. It has transcended the confines of time, capturing the imagination of historians, authors, and filmmakers alike. Their romance has been immortalized in books, films, and even folklore, each retelling adding another layer to their intriguing legacy. And there you have it, the unforgettable saga of Big-Nosed Kate and Doc Holliday. A love story as wild and passionate as the era they lived in. Their report, marked by danger, loyalty, and relentless passion, remains one of the most riveting tales from the Wild West. If this journey through time sparked your curiosity, there's plenty more where that came from. But wait, have you hit that like button yet? No. Imagine it as a virtual tip to your humble saloon storyteller. And don't forget to subscribe unless you fancy missing out on more untold tales and thrilling adventures. So saddle up, subscribe, and join us as we delve into more captivating stories from history's treasure troves. Until then, keep the spirit of adventure alive, partner.